nap this afternoon. And a very, very delightful dinner of chicken wings. I ordered chicken wings to celebrate the end of my finals. Yippee! And now I am here. I have arrived. Hello everybody, how are we doing today? I won the clash. Okay, but winning the clash is not necessarily a good thing, especially considering who we're up against. Especially considering what's about to happen. Dude, who the fuck is this guy? Free, you say free the Railway? Maybe. I'll see if I have time. I'll see if I have time. What am I saying? I probably do have time. I'll see if I have the mental fortitude. I'll see if I have the SP needed. How's the audio? Is everything sounding okay? Is my voice too loud, too soft? Am I peaking? I can't tell. I was like adjusting my audio a while, but it keeps fucking up here and there. Sorry. Good. Okay, alright. Dude, this is so awful. Oh my god! Who is this guy? Who? Who the fuck is this guy in the thumbnail, dude? Why does he look like that? God damn! John Limbus. Dude, why is he so moe? My god. Okay, let's see. Free Himemiya, I'm free. I'll yield my flesh so I claim my bones. Clearly all of us. Clearly everyone here. No, not Gregor. Mr. Nestic? I think that's how you pronounce it. Nestic is... Okay, hold on. First of all, this... I guess this is the Blade Lineage abnormality that we see sometimes in the Mirror Dungeon. This is so nice. This art is really, really nice. This art is really nice. And then we have another Asian fishing Ishmael. You love to see it. This is supposed to be Engdu, right? With the new arms and shit. Another Asian Ishmael to add to the list. Okay. Let's see. That's it, right? It's just these two. Okay, and then the other one, is it you redeem it with the currency? I think. Okay, anyways, I'm not expecting much. But let's do some pulls. Oh my god, Walpurgis is right around the corner. Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh shit, oh fuck. I mean, I was already spoiled, like, literally right off the bat. Also, the game seems a little loud, doesn't it? Is it loud for you guys? Okay, well, we'll see. Y'all, I'm broke. Y'all, I'm... Oh! No! No! Okay, well, no need for anything drastic. No need for anything drastic. I'm gonna ignore the elephant in the room. Let's go in here. Off to N-Corp we go! Yippee! Alright. Nestic experience. And we're gonna start with stages. Okay. So last we left off... Ooh, he's so pretty! He's so pretty! Oh my god! Love my wife. Address me. No! No! No, I refuse. I refuse. Bonded. Finally out of Hongyo. Yeah, we're out of China and straight into Korea. Okay. Anyways, I guess let's head into a consultation session. Last we left off, we just finished being the shit out of the ring. And we were about to start talking with we were about to start talking with the LCD again about our next steps. So in we go. Yippee! Sacrifice is the easy. Okay, wait. It's not voice, right? Yeah, it's not voice. Okay.
No, wait. For this one, we should go about it like... Teh.
No, Heathcliff's been in the vanguard for too long. I should put... Ooh! We're strategizing.
Dante.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Did you say something?
I provided you an answer to your question, but you exhibited no observable response. Is the sinner's combat performance deteriorating beyond manageable parameters?
No, things aren't that bad, but... Oh, my voice cracked. It's just hard to focus on one conversation when I'm trying to support battles happening in completely different places at once. It's called ADHD. Clearly this one doesn't have it. Clearly this sinner doesn't have it. On top of that, Roja's shopping chatter is starting to get a little distracting. A few days after we entered 𝐿corp's district, the bus pulled over the back streets of 𝐿corp to take care of a distortion case. This contract was supposed to be handled jointly with the LCD team, but distortions suddenly start cropping up all over an area of the back streets called Butter Street. Ooh, Butter Street. Yummy. The ID coherent pattern, no obvious point of origin or route of spread. Nothing convenient like that. And I had no choice but to split the sinners into several groups and send them out. Otis, Ishmael, Sinclair, 𝐷𝐿𝐿𝐸𝐿𝐸, and Marcel were on their way to rendezvous with LCD team. Oh shit, only those three? Okay. Okay. Heathcliff, Gregor, and Honglu were suppressing distortions that showed from other directions. And with our onboard stock scraped down to the bottom, Roja and Yoshu who are done with their share of the suppression work, they're put in charge of buying supplies for the bus. Supplies, red snacks. As for Faust, she decided to stay with me behind on the bus. I want to get to the consultation sessions I've been putting off and thought I might as well get myself some much-needed practice with handling the new golden bow power I've acquired. To reiterate, there are no issues requiring special concern regarding Faust. So yeah, I'm sorry! I literally only got those 3 hours of sleep today during my nap. It's okay. I'm gonna honk my shoe after this.
It is true that Faust has, on several recent occasions, expressed dissatisfaction with a certain Faust.
A certain Faust? The smoke was white.
However, those instances should be classified as a mere personal grievance.
I mean, that's good if that's all there is to it, but...
This was not the first time Faust had seemed unlike herself. There had been times before when she spent far longer alone than usual, lost in thoughts, moments when she could not produce immediate answers to questions from the other sinners or me. Could it be?
It cannot be! You can't access the Gesellschaft?
May I ask your basis for that inference?
Because you're acting a lot like you did back on the warp train. This Australia proves the honk. Oh yeah, honking a showy, eh? Wait, let me become small. I gotta be a little smaller.
It appears there remain occasions on which you are still capable of surprising Faust, Dante.
So I was right. You really are cut from Gesellschaft. Nah, just a timeout. Just a timeout.
That was not intended as a confirmation of your conjecture.
Yeah, no, they just gave her a role that says stupid.
Maybe she's saying that while she can technically access the Gesellschaft, it may as well be that she can't. I I wish I could ask more and get to the bottom of it, but the way she was sidestepping the subject told me that prying wouldn't give me any further insight.
Inside mention.
Right. I won't press you if you don't want to talk about it. Your reserve is appreciated.
Shall we move on?
Yes, your consultation is a 𝐒𝐿 agenda. After cross-referencing the records pertaining to the recent events in the House of Spiders, it would appear that memories concerning the individuals designated as Sora and Ren currently remain only with you, Dante.
Okay, that's the first time we've heard their names since they got Mugad. Since they got Erasing Me, Erasing You.
As such, should the influence of Ryushu and her sword lead to further omissions in the official records, the manager will be responsible for supplementing the necessary information.
Yeah, not the first time I was the only one with intact memories, huh?
That's right. Despite 𝐾-Corp's memory wipe procedure, Catherine's erasure by the Golden Bow's power, and Arayashiki severing people from experience, I was the only one who remembered what had transpired.
Yo, it's loading screen!
But ironically enough, the memories I had prior to swapping my head with this clock still showed no sign of returning. Why won't my old memories come back though? Is it because of this clock head? Speculation based on your experience with the bus team thus far will not meaningfully contribute to the recovery of your former memory.
Bleh! I can't speak English! Your former memories!
Inductive reasoning conducted from memories with gaps, after all, is bound to have structural limitations.
Foggy! Oh.
Foggy would serve as an adequate analogy.
Foggy?
Yes, Foggy. Oh,
mucho texto incoming. Seeing feed increasing volume as alone provided no meaningful basis for identifying the purpose of its rearing. Yet at the terminal stage, when exposed to kitchen instruments and heatless stuff, its limited experience would prove inadequate to constitute an understanding of its ultimate fate and purpose. Vonging upscale.
Likewise, the ultimate answer to your doubts can only be obtained from the whole of the experience that you will have accumulated at the terminus of your entire journey. That is, your allotted mission. Because treasure awaits at the end of the road, at the end of hell.
Oh, yo. We're making it to the end of Purgatorio. Trust.
And that treasure will give me back my memories and my head.
Also, have you guys seen that human Dante, like, headcanon? It's like an artist's headcanon drawing of it. Yeah, I think it was a Japanese or a Chinese artist. I'm not quite sure. Dude. Fine shit! Fine shit! Oh my god. I can't remember exactly the name of the artist. If anyone remembers the name and can put the name in chat, then I can pull it up on stream. Actually, I don't know if I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it. Because I feel like it'd be weird to put it on stream if I really know them. Sokka forgot the air while we need 3 volunteers to blow them. Me! I'm the throat goat. I got banger lung capacity. Trust me. I can hold my breath for 2.5 minutes. Which one? It was like a Dante with like kind of like dark hair with red and yellow streaks, kind of like how they have it here in the flames. What? Yeah, I can hold my breath for 2.5 minutes. I recently tested it. 姐姐下午12시인데 no sleep 하고 게임 하는 거야? True gamer. I need to adjust to an NA sleep schedule for this weekend because FaZeCon is happening this weekend and everything is happening during the wee hours of the morning for me. Literally everything is happening between 1 AM and 9 AM for me. So I'm trying to shift my sleep schedule to an NA sleep schedule as much as I can for this week. Is it? Yeah, kind of like shoulder length hair, I think. Let me try and find that artist. Korekana? No, it's not. Okay, it's not that one, unfortunately.
Google Lens. I didn't save it! I'm so sad. I didn't save it. But it's okay. I assume Dante was a manager from LobCorp. Dante is Ian. Confirmed. Yeah, did you know, guys? Dante's actually Ian. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. No, it was like a Japanese or Chinese artist, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's see. Indeed. At the end of the road, you will be able to engrave your aspect. What? Why is it capitalized? Why is it capital A aspect? What do they mean by that? What does he mean by that? What does she mean by that? Just skip sleep and say it's a Kira cosplay. True! I love Kira. Still don't know exactly what aspect means or even whether it's an object, but if I know one thing, you and me both, buddy. A is for Ian. True! It's that the me from before all of this began had wanted it badly. Obsessively. Desperately. Almost like a blind obsession! It's more like an instinctive knowledge. With my memories gone, that feeling, however strong it is, does not change the fact that it's just another word with no discernible mental image. And you're not gonna tell me what it actually is, are you? The aspect. You think Foss knows? If it remains a piece of information that must be disclosed to you, then no. I am unable to tell you. Hmm? Pay it no mind. You are still following your star acceptably. Please concentrate on the journey. Shirley said, don't worry about it. Foss knows all outcomes. True. More importantly, have you grown accustomed to that incomplete power? Current observation suggests you have yet to arrive at that level. Ian! Ian, super chat? Yo, hello? Hold on. Let me see if there's a message. Oh, my voice keeps cracking. Why would I oversee a bus of fools? Because they're cute! They're silly. They're silly and they make me want to slap my belly. Well, I've gotten pretty used to focusing on one place at a time, but keeping track of several places at once is still a bit rough. They may have gone private? Aww! Oh no. Well, just know it was peak, okay? Just know it was peak. Otis's team is doing well in combat even without my direct supervision, and Droja's team is shopping and not engaged in battle at the moment. Taking my mind off them would prove much easier. But that wouldn't give me the much needed practice, so I'm doing my best to keep an eye on every center status. Clearly, they don't have ADHD. Clearly. Sufficient familiarity should result in substantial tactical value. You would be able to cast a wider net when information gathering and employ previously unavailable tactical patterns. Right, and I'd also be able to tell when it's a bad time to call someone in too. Even as I continue talking with Faust, I make sure not to stop observing the places where each group is and what they're doing. Yep, pulling Heath close to the rear was the right call. I don't see any injuries. His team's still doing pretty well, even without my directions. As for Roja... Wait, did she just stuff all the pastries and bread she bought into her pockets? How did she manage that with a huge baguette? I swear, she has like that warp technology in her pockets. She has that dimensional space technology in her pockets. And Otis's group? Let's see. Ah, looks like they joined up with the LCD too without any issues. LCD. And that guy over there must be... I'm so fucking scared! I'm so fucking scared! Hang on. Boss. There's a dude I've seen before, but... he seems a bit... different from what I remember. Could you specify the issue? I'm monitoring... I'm monitoring the situation right now. You should probably join up with them too. Let's end the consultation here. He just disappeared! Wow, just like my dad all those years ago. Oh, and my mom! This is rather precipitous, Dante. If the incident is of serious nature, perhaps a request for support from the LCC... No, it's not an incident. Though, I wouldn't say it's not serious. I'm so fucking scared. This generational aura loss has never... The city has never felt a more severe aura loss since the reveal of baby Xichun. I fucking swear. I fucking swear, dude. Rendezvous. Okay.
This is going from bad to worse, really. Dante seems to be tied up helping the other groups. Otis's command calls have been working out well enough. I'll give her that.
Wow, she actually complimented her. That's crazy.
We've managed to hold the line better than expected, but we're definitely starting to feel the strain. Why are you waving your hand all arm and hand signals?
What signals? What's swinging the arm sideways even supposed to mean? You don't know?
It's scattered, damn it! So scatter!
That was close. I almost got flattened. Damn it. Even rookies with nothing but the most rudimentary military training would have recognized a hand signal that basic. Well, we're not all trained soldiers here, are we?
Verily, the flourish of a single hand doth indeed make boast of its chivalric elegance. Yet when thou suddenly waves thy arm about, clenching and unclenching thy hand in that mystical fashion, only to suddenly turn tail, forsooth, I am left bereft of understanding what thou meanest to say.
To think that of all the personnel... Oh my god, my voice keeps cracking. To think that of all the personnel in the team, only the Swabby has a discipline to interpret basics. What? That sounds like a slur! What does it even mean?
Uncle Shanks, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you. Welcome home.
What the fuck does Swabby mean?
I only picked it up during my sealing days. And realistically speaking, did you really expect ordinary people like the others to understand professional military signals?
Oh, like a slash buckler. A deck swaver. Damn. Okay, that does kind of feel like a slur then. This is unacceptable. After all the operations all of you have been deployed under my lead, you're all still ignorant when it comes to non-verbal signals. I don't think even Dante would know those signals.
Yep, might as well be splitting hairs. Literally.
Let us appease our agitated hearts and follow Miss Otis' instruction. We should disperse and withdraw. Megaton landing!
Hey, pretty cool, huh? Let's face it, I know how to make one heck of an entrance.
Whoa! Aren't you supposed to be cleaning up the distortions upstairs?
Oh, finito a million years ago. You guys are taking forever, so I figured I'd take a peek and lend a hand. You're welcome!
Slit by your thundering descent, the floor's form and shape are now crushed beyond mending, sunken deep enough to be likened to the incipience of a wellspring.
Don't you worry your head about it. That's all after teams to take care of. Anyway, that should be all of them, right?
The force of your landing neutralized the last of the distortions outside of the building.
Hooray! Can you check in the distorted peeps' face and clothes? Their faces are all segmented. Makes my skin crawl. Not a pleasant sight. As for their attire? This one appeared to be a sweeper! And that one yonder bears the attire of an ordinary fixer! And this distortion I landed on? Probably a local resident judging by the clothes. Did any of you happen to see anything nearby bursting with a big pop and flash?
Nay, not once, bro said nay!
Okie dokie. You know what?
Then let's all head upstairs. The suppression request is kind of a pain. We'll need to put together a nice neat plan before we start poking it too hard. A plan, sayest thou? How? Was this not a mere matter of slaying distortions where they stand? Huh? Wait, and nobody brief you? This has often been the structure of our assignments. We are given instructions, we perform them, and only afterward do we begin to perceive the nature and contour of the task to which we have committed our hands. Really? Well, I guess every department has its own way of doing things. No big deal. I'll explain everything once we're upstairs. Oh, by the way, you didn't get to meet the whole team last time, did you? Only our new girl. This time, that dude... I mean, Mr. 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 also here, so... Uh-oh. He's okay now? Sure he is! You'll be surprised once you see just how okay he is now. Oh god. I'm so fucking scared. But last time you said he was still under treatment. To be precise, I believe Miss 𝐼𝐸 stated that his mind is yet to regain its former tranquility. That? You'll get it once you see him. I feel like we'll just end up having the same conversation twice if I say anything about it now. I'm about to feel the aura, aren't I? Okay, feeling the aura! Feeling the aura! Ah, you have arrived. Ugh, it's blinding. It's so bright. Midday sun is pouring in like crazy. Yet the warm tickle of the sunbeam is rather agreeable. No, this is not sunlight. Because unlike this, there is more to the Okay! So the last time you said this was in the limited events, the limited time event. So now you gotta repeat yourself. Okay, alright. Yeah. Say it one more time. Why don't you? Say it one more time. Then what exactly is this light? Why is this thing on again? It's bright enough to fry my eyeballs! Apologies, Lady Ezra. I am yet to be accustomed to this machine. This is my first time laying a hand upon the complicated workings of such a contraption. It activated of its own accord, and I have yet to discover the method by which it may be silenced.
That's why I told you to leave it alone. Fiddling with things you don't understand usually ends with something. Or you broke it. Nothing good comes of it, I tell you.
But, Mentor, Lady Moses has instructed me that in every moment and event, clues are hidden under the veil of one's surroundings and must be examined with care.
Yes, and that only works if you're savvy about the knack.
Hang on. Did you just say mentor? I had not yet been afforded the proper opportunity to introduce you to him. This here is the esteemed leader of the Blade Lineage, who is all but a master under whom I have apprenticed.
Do you really have to dress it up like that? I told you I only took on the role because there wasn't anyone else around to take the job.
Switch, where's the switch? Aha! Gotcha!
Wait! Bro! Not the fake out! Tricked me, didn't you? Wait, if that's Kim, then who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this?
Goodness. Known as Bamboo had a kid.
Why does she look so sad about it? She looks so embarrassed about it. Tricked me, didn't you? Oh my god. Who even is this guy, bruh? Who even is this guy? Nesting experience, Kim. Why is he kind of cute though? I won't lie. He kind of got that 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬. The world fell for induced glazing. Trust. Come on, man. This is the 𝐒𝐴𝐴 Bones guy. Okay? It's the 𝐒𝐴𝐴 Bones. It's John Bones. He's cool. He's super cool and scary. Remember when the Intervallo first came out? We were all fucking scared. We would all avoid that mirror dungeon pack like the plague. Surely he still got all that, right? Yes. That's me. I guess I should say, pleased to meet you, folks. Who is this guy? Oh my god, bro! 𝐿𝐸 got an aura transplant, and Kim just donated his. Oh, yeah. She woke up in the hospital, and she was like, "I have my aura back, but wait, where's Kim? Then who gave me all this aura?" Oh my god. She looked so embarrassed. Who do you think gave you the aura? Alright, let's see. I don't know what kind of voice I should be giving him. I feel like kind of a nerdy voice is like right. Okay, so... more often than not, first impressions are prone to change. Bamboo Hattie Kim, I remember, was a man who drowned in his own fathoms, blaming himself for his powerlessness with a listless, heavy voice. That, however, had been while he was distorted and sunken into himself, so I figured his original personality might be somewhat different. The urban nightmare. This is not just somewhat an angel lost her forehead. Hey! Her bangs are cute, okay? Her bangs are very cute. You shut your bitch ass up. 𝐶𝐸. His personality isn't even the same ballpark as my expectations. You're telling me this guy here is Bamboo Hattie Kim? Yup. We double-checked with Ezra, and she said he really is the same guy.
Whoa, the fire on your head's not hot at all. Fascinating stuff.
Can you... okay, can we check again? Just in case. I really can't wrap... Why is he giving Dante back shots? I really can't wrap my head around the fact that this is the sullen, serious man who we fought. Just look at what he's doing. He's rubbing your what? He's rubbing my face all over like he's checking out some kind of mouthpiece ornament.
Lots of ticking and talking going on. It's supposed to sound like them talking to you folks, huh?
What is this sprite, dude? He's rubbing his clock. He's rubbing his clock from behind. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Further confirmation would be redundant, Dante. This individual is conclusively identical to the one designated as Bamboo Hattie Kim. God, I've got no idea what you folks are so suspicious about.
Dream on face reveal! No, this is worse. This is definitely worse.
𝐿𝐸, just what exactly have you been telling people out there about me? All staring like they've just seen a ghost.
Oh, she's so cute! Oh my god, she's so freaking cute. I can't.
I told them you are a gallant and formidable warrior, mentor.
If Limbus gets JP Dubs get true. We can Toki voice.
But they don't look like they've heard the most flattering things about me. There, don't you hear it? Faint undercurrent of disappointment in the ticking? I also told them that you are a man of few words, with much affection for the followers under your command. 𝐿𝐸. Yes, mentor? That's a complete and utter lie. Man, a few words is definitely not something you can say about a guy who's as talkative as me, don't you think?
Oh, Rose the Yapper.
Yet I spoke no falsehood. Although your conduct is rather shallow and perhaps less refined for a leader of an organization, you are much more reserved and taciturn when conversing with those unfamiliar to you, are you not? No matter who one may be, one is bound to inspire either approval or disapproval from those around him, so I refrain from mentioning any truths that might invite the latter. To even hint at anything that might tarnish the reputation of my master would not be unlike spitting on his name, and mine by extension.
Yeah, 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬, bro.
I simply had no reason to put on airs in front of my own folks. In any case.
Oh, so you can't see anything if I block this part, hmm?
Do tell, how many fingers am I holding up?
Brother! Those are not my eyes, yo! What was he talking about these? Oh, good question. Where does he see out of? Where does Dante see out of? Like, where are their eyes?
Your own folks, huh? And you have already acknowledged and accepted that you now belong to the Limbus company.
Why didst thou not pay visits to 𝐶𝐸? Verily, when one's mind is plagued by the absence of tranquility, venturing forth into the open air and touchable feel the grass clear the storm of the heart.
An asset of the company is expected to act in the company's interest. Yet, for whatever reason, I didn't see you fighting on the field of battle during Operation Spider-Pyre. You will have to account for your absence in the mission.
Otis addressed Kim as though she were conducting a formal investigation, every word flat and hard. It was obvious she was not about to let her guard down anytime soon.
Dawn literally said touch grass. True! What mission? Oh, that one. Kim finally seemed inclined to assume a more serious disposition. He stopped peering into my face and turned towards Otis. Although his hand was still on my head. Bro's still rubbing their head. Alright, clearly there's some disconnect in expectations here. Listen here, you. I'm really not that about hard, bothersome work. I get what I mean? The real disconnect was between his stoic expression and the words coming out of his mouth. He's a bum! You know what, same. What? So let's talk about the kind of fellow I am. Read the resident layabout who's forced to do his job. With a frown too, I might add. Only when he's got absolutely no other choice. Really not some big shotting who's apparently been promoting me as, folks. Oh my god. He's a bum, but he's our bum! True. Bamboo hat Kim is crazy. Yeah, what does this guy even do? And I very much like to stop getting roped into stuff that keeps putting my life on the line.
Fine. Then why did you join the LCD in the first place if you'd rather be unemployed? No, never mind. They probably forced you to stay.
Bamboo hat Kim.
You catch on quick. First they spout this nonsense about distortions and all, and then Forrest hired me, calling me a company-owned resource or whatever.
Hohenheim if he's chill. He does look a little like Hohenheim. He's got kind of the same, like, scruffy, pathetic, stray dog energy. He's not quite a sopping wet dog, but it's like one that's it's like a stray dog that's clearly needs a bath and clearly lives on the streets. Blue nutsack. Okay, well, obviously nobody can compare it to my wife, Nutsack. Obviously. But you know what? Close enough. Already it's 10 baths. He needs to be power washed. I'm gonna power wash him. The other day they were again on about what's his name? Golden Bow? Yes, they invited me on a tour to another apartment to listen in on some important presentation.
And I accepted. I thought it would be a fine opportunity to broaden my perspective. Q. 림버스를 100% 지키려면 라이브러리나 로보토미를 플레이해봐야 돼. No, you don't need to play
Farina and Logcorp to understand Limbus. However, it is encouraged. You should probably at least try it out, see if you like it. Understandable if you don't, because those two games are long as fuck and kind of feel like you're getting kicked in the balls over and over again at some point. But no, you don't need to play them to understand Limbus. They're kind of like different events taking place after those two. You should play it though. You should play it though.
ʻEngdu, dear, there are times when your commitment to duty shines brighter than the sun. I find that attitude so dazzling that I have to squint when I'm looking at you.
Maybe Xichun is the cuffing baby of aura loss while Bamboo Kim is a hydrogen bomb. True. Crazy matchup.
Who knows, maybe that's why I'm wearing this bamboo hat. Shade my eyes from your utter brilliance.
Okay, why are we suddenly glazing her now?
Do you mean to say that you are you are in need of a shield to protect your eyes?
She's scary.
She's so cute. I still love her stupid little picture so much. Look how short she is.
It's so funny. Look how tiny she is in the picture.
Lady Ezra, might I submit a request for a pair of sunglasses from my mentor? What is this face? Believe it's not too much of an imposition on the budget, that is.
Bro, what is this?
That right there. That's what I keep telling you not to do! You can't just say yes to every silly thing he says and then turn it into supply requests! Small expenses add up to a lot, you know? You gotta save up everything you can in the piggy bank while you still can, or you'll end up broke.
Bro looks like he says gulp out loud. True!
Is there truly not room for reconsideration?
His expressions keep changing.
No means no. Oh, she's so cute! And pray make the purchase for me. I shall cover the cost myself.
Bro!
No, kid. Wait, what? My poor mentor is in a state of great discomfort, yet I possess neither the wisdom nor the knowledge to navigate the silver-tongued merchants and the maze of stalls to locate the very best item. So I must beg this favor of you. You're giving me a freaking headache, girl! I am aware that you and yours are no strangers to such dealings. There is no one else I can trust to complete such a procurement with the swiftness of the wind.
True, because Ezra is usually the one that negotiates when it comes to, like, finances.
You know what? Never mind what I said. I'll just give you what you want. You heard the gentle lady, mentor. Your suffering shall soon be alleviated.
Okay, now I want to see him with sunglasses. I want to see him with sunglasses. Right.
My apologies for interrupting you in mid-conversation. Pray, continue. You had to reach the part where they invited you to tour another department.
Bro!
No sooner ʻEngdu's words left her lips than her eyes glinted with something I couldn't really put my finger on. But it was a strange intensity that sent a chill down my spine.
Yeah. So that day I was just gonna relax here and watch some TV. Well, good on you for showing up to work today, I guess. And yeah, ʻEngdu, where's the strap?
Let's say there's a debt to be repaid. At least you understand that we are indeed indebted to the company.
Yeah. I suppose I do.
Kim's gaze lingered on ʻEngdu's prosthetic arms as he answered. Oh, Miss ʻEngdu, your arms! Only after following Kim's gaze did Sinclair seem to notice ʻEngdu's brand new prosthetic arms.
Show us the arms! I want to see the arms! Peek under.
But she's cute!
It's okay. I'll let her act like that towards me.
The last time we saw her, ʻEngdu had lost both her arms, and I remember Ezra asking her to sit tight and choose what type of prosthesis she wanted. Those arms are probably it. It's not just the arms. Even her clothes are different now. And that sword?
Oh, okay, well, that's... Why is it so pixelated?
I had these arms fitted anew as soon as the operation was concluded. The gracious host in one of the LCD's teams had prepared them in...
I really wanted some Yuria crumbs. I really wanted some Yuria crumbs, bro. I'm sad. I wish it... I was wishing, I was hoping it was Yuria that made them.
With evident satisfaction, Ingdu held up her dark metallic wrist as if to showcase them.
Yeah, she holds the leash.
Components fixed along her arm clicked and rattled, unfolding for a moment before neatly folding back into place. Oh! Such graceful smoothness! What machine articulation! This is so I am beholding the marvelous prosthesis of the illustrious Siegfried himself!
Shun got some preem stuff. Yeah, bro hit up a ripper dog.
Yep, showcase would have gone lackluster without that trademark reaction. Those are strikingly similar to Schwartz Industries N7 lineup. I thought that model was discontinued.
Bro knows ball about clankers?
Not theirs. It's one of the prototypes developed by LCD's Himemiya deciphering team, and they put them on her for trial.
Himemiya deciphering team, huh?
How do you find that I like them? They're based on technology spun from distortions. Oh, I see. For a brief moment, Sinclair's eyes lit up as if he had glimpsed something that brought him back to a memory. And just as quickly, he fell silent, whatever he wanted to say next catching in his chest. Biko-chan! Biko-chan! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome! Irachai!
His parents... Oh, yeah. Was he thinking of his parents? No. No.
Yeah, welcome! Pico-de, hello!
Hello.
Does something trouble you, Master Sinclair?
Oh. More flashbacks.
It wasn't hard to understand what struck the tender memory for Sinclair, and why it cast a shadow over his face. But... sorry. Just reminded me of something from a long time ago.
Dude, you're not that old. You're like barely in your 20s.
My dad used to work with prosthetics before he passed away. I thought this was the exact same model I saw back then.
Why is he blushing?
It appears I lack tact. These arms have stirred the painful memory within you. For that, I apologize. It's alright. I'm fine now. Sinclair's voice still carried a faint tremor.
Tremor! Tremor!
But beneath it, there was a firmness that had not been there before. He really had grown a great deal. Aww, our baby chick! Our baby chick!
But yeah, also being shorter than Engdu. I wonder where he would be if they were taking pictures like this. He'd probably be like down here. His face would probably be cut off. Dawn's, you would only be able to see Dawn's forehead if they were gonna take pictures there like that. Geto 3 OG CG has him drinking juice, and he's drinking milk. He drinks milk! He's a milk drinker.
You can thank yours truly for picking the sword. I was there with her. I did inform Lady Ezra that any blade could serve as a weapon. That could serve as a weapon would suffice, but she insisted on browsing the goods. I dare say I was given the opportunity to lay my eyes on every type of sword I could ever hope to see in this life, walking through the workshop street that day. Oh please, girl, we walked for just 4 hours! That's nothing!
What are you doing? While everyone was distracted taking in Engdu's new outfit and equipment, Kim had quietly slipped away from the crowd and crouched down in the corner. He was rummaging through things scattered on the floor, picking them up. Is he pocketing them? Bro, why are you robbing? Why are you robbing us? Anyway, he's loot goblining. Being a little little Luke Goblin.
What is this place supposed to be? Where are all these things?
I can kind of imagine Ingrid and Rie walking together, holding Kim and Nedzak on a respective leash. That would be very cute indeed. taking my dog out for walkies.
It's basically a wreck now, but there are strobes in that cloth backdrop over there. Maybe it used to be a photo studio?
So, what is this? Is this what the photographer? I can't English. The photographer from the first couple chapters of Distortion Detective. Is this where their distortion was?
Oh, I could explain why there's so many photos stuck around the place.
Probably?
This thing definitely looks like a camera, at least. Sinclair picked up a small cylindrical object and turned it over in his hands, studying it with curiosity. What do you suppose this is? A battery, maybe? Ah! There's some kind of strip inside. Let me just pull it out. No, that's...
Otis shouted a sharp warning at Sinclair as if she had realized something. Mersault's hand shot out before she could even finish, clasping over Sinclair's wrist before the strip could be pulled out. Mersault jump scare. What? What did I do?
Exposure to sunlight damages these objects.
I already pulled a little bit out though. Rope pulled out.
It can be rewound. Carefully rotate the ridge section on the cylinder. And how would you know, Mersault? I am currently blocking the sunlight from reaching the exposed section. Damage is of no concern.
Oh, okay. You mean this one, right? This is the part that rotates? Yep, it went back in.
With a quiet nod, Mersault took the object from Sinclair's hand. It seems to be a film roll. There is something written on the outside. Experiment number 4? Appears to be a compact roll for a film camera.
You seem to have handled one before. Yeah, imagine if he was just a photographer. That's why he got sent to jail.
Yes. Mersault's answer came without any further explanation. The way he adjusted the camera on the table certainly didn't look like that of a first-timer.
Okay, this is getting closer to like actually being the case. The fuck?
Once received a report containing photographs taken on film cameras during the war. Film rolls used by Encore are particularly difficult to falsify. They were often used to collect intelligence during secret operations. The film fixes light directly onto the medium, from what I've heard. A peculiar expression flashed across Ezra's face as she regarded Otis. Perhaps it was the mention of war that caught her attention.
Yeah, where's Moses? Anyway, we managed to regroup in one piece.
One Piece?
Well, let's come up with a plan to deal with these distortions, guys. Where should we begin?
Then, in the next breath, she returned to her usual bubbly self and steered the conversation away from the subject.
Oh, 47-year-old hag. Oh.
Both Ezra and I, we are both still trying to be free of the misconception we inflicted on ourselves. For all her unfailingly perky disposition, Ezra too may be carrying traumatic memories every bit as devastating as Gregor's. Does there yet remain aught deserving illumination?
Huh? Yeah, wait.
You're right. Haven't we cleaned up the distortion already? I can feeling more traces of distortions nearby. And it didn't seem like any of the other Sinner teams elsewhere were actively engaged in battle at the moment either. Dante is asking whether the distortion suppression has not, in fact, already been concluded.
Oh, not yet. Those people we fought just now? They only got caught up in distortion. They didn't actually distort themselves. They haven't even gone close to distortion's inflection point yet.
Inflection point?
Anywho, finding an inflection point without the team leader around is gonna take some time. Maybe it won't be too bad with your help.
Ezra swept her eyes around the room with a look of frustration, as though she had just been handed a puzzle box with half the pieces missing.
By inflection point. Are you afraid to the point on a graph in which the directionality of its curvature changes?
Calling to mind the present context, it may be less a mathematical term and more specialized polyseme, referring to the point at which distortion occurs, the motive, intent, or indeed, the point in which inflection of the mind occurs.
Also, Otis can do math? Jeez.
Yep, that's about right. That's the kind of inflection point I was talking about. So, in our department, we use that term to mean the source of a distortion, the inflector, or cause behind it. Stuff like that. You know, distortion's hard to treat if you don't know the core cause. Treat the symptoms you see on the surface all you like, but if you never find the root cause, the distortion's never getting solved.
She's Greek, of course she can do math. True! Otis invented math.
No, I guess you guys never really had to look for that kind of stuff, huh? Your boss clock opens a door into their phantoms or whatever, right?
You mean Dungeon of the Phantoms? Cause is Carmen though. I mean, the root cause is Carmen, but also it's usually some sort of trauma or major event that happens.
Yep, that's the one. From my understanding, distortions are really high maintenance, time-consuming headaches. It's one thing to somehow manage to locate the inflection point, but curing it is another thing. But you guys can just march straight into someone's heart, knock the snot out of everything in there, and then ta-da! Patient ready for discharge. That's how it works, right? Ugh, not gonna lie, I was so jealous when I heard about it. I almost bit my sleeve off. Verily, I thought your team would set about resolving distortions once the foe was vanquished, as we are wont to do. Was that not so?
Persona, yeah! Persona!
Course not! Why would anyone come to us with a distortion suppression request if it were that simple in the first place? Well, yeah, most of the time, peeps try brute force approaches to it first. And then when things go south, they send requests to Cockney or to our detective's office. He was missing Canto 7 because he helped, you mean Canto 9? Because he helped the palm nurse father. Yeah, oh my god, the palm!
The hidden finger.
That means a client this time must have been...
Bingo! Apparently, the residents of Butter Street had all chipped into commission all kinds of agencies like the 𝐒𝐸, the Combat Specialized Fixer offices. None of them could actually do things right. The job got passed on to us.
Meaning, the distortion phenomenon related to this kind of photograph is still occurring unchecked somewhere on the streets.
Canto 9! Actually, looks like this dude got fact-checked. Exactly. That's why we gotta find something, anything that might count as a clue.
Ezra gazed down at people lying on the floor with complicated expression. Neat ash gray suits and the logo on the collar of their uniform and briefcases.
Hey, isn't that 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐻 logo?
Come to think of it, wasn't Mersault?
In Purgatory, we'll be fighting the toes! Not the toes! I was once employed by 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐻. Bro was employed. What? You used to work with those people?
Yeah, he didn't mention that he used to work at 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐻. Maybe he can offer us some insight. You know who these guys are, Mersault?
Yes, Manager. These are 𝐼𝐸𝐴𝐻 Class 2 staff members, given the camera briefcases in their possession. They are likely members of the Pinfrey team of services.
Service de clothes.
That was busy fighting the head. You mean the foot? You mean the foot and their toes? Hold on. How do you pronounce this?
Sir... Disclose.
Service des clous.
Service de clous. Oui, oui, oui.
It literally, apparently it means nail service. They
damn. 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴 getting their nails done. God damn. Cool. Yeah. Pinned frame team. Okay. Saw recite the information as though he were pulling it from a file he had already sorted and placed in the back of the shelf in his mind. It's kind of how autism feels like sometimes. You know? That's just how autism is sometimes. Okay, pin frame team, huh? Anything you can tell us about them? Yeah, 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴 is a nail salon. Yes. It is one of 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's many field departments related to information gathering and processing. The primary duties include the handling of 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's internal information, analysis of 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's internal intelligence, the sorting and arranging of 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's internal information, and intersector... that'd be enough. Whoa! Is he a talking encyclopedia or something? Yeah, another thing to be jealous of. No, you haven't met the... You haven't seen the talking encyclopedia. Just you wait until Foss starts opening her mouth. Yeah, another thing to be jealous of. Think it'll be okay if we borrow him sometimes? Might be an issue for us if we just went and borrowed our team's encyclopedia. It's like everyone agrees that he's an encyclopedia. Yeah, true. Foss isn't... She's ChatGPT. Except Pulse can't do that right now. Pulse got server muted. Wiki, Foss, Discord, who is Reddit, Yisong. Anyway, your encyclopedia's right. They're from 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's spin frame team. See no field signs for an 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐴's nest. Why would people already busy enough dealing with nest affairs come all the way out to shabby backstreet like this? Any guesses? I am unable to... Whoa, my voice cracked. I am unable to determine that. Possible range of connection between the two pieces of information is exceedingly broad. Listing every relevant reason as to why they may have come here require a considerable amount of time. Therefore, I will not present a determinative answer to a question. Ezra staring holes into me with an unspoken. Is this dude always like this? Wouldn't pull any answers from me, you know. Because aside from combat situations, I've still got no way to figure out what's going on in his head. Okay then. Result, maybe this will be easier to answer? From an objective point of view. And that was when I noticed something I never imagined would happen. Oh. He looks uneasy. Oh no. Marcel's eyes widened, his gaze fixing me with such force that I could almost feel a faint tremor. Tremor! A leveling stare that came with... There is no such thing as an objective point of view. Manager. Oh! Last time we saw him show emotion was what? Last year's April Fool's event. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, damn, okay, sorry, my bad, jeez. A clipped tone and a look almost bordering on rebuke. Oh, spring cultivation, true, when he's rage-bang Sinclair. A given judgment may seem infinitely close to objectivity, but ultimately, all things are subjective, without exception. I fell silent for a moment, lost in thought. Part of it was because Marcel's reaction had caught me off guard, but I also wondered whether this response might be connected to why he would always refuse to make judgments for himself. Yeah. And if this has something to do with his turn, which I know is just around the corner. TikTok! Insert image of rabbit holding up stopwatch. Got it. And tell me 3 subjective reasons you think are most likely for why these people had to come all the way into the back streets. I need to understand who he actually is as much as I can. Because I'll never know when I'll get another chance to really get to know him if I brush this off with a simple, "Oh, I see, my bad," as usual. Yes, manager. Oh my god, holy fucking yap.
I presume that their mission was one or all of the following: retrieval of a video recording or recordings in violation of 𝐴𝐴𝐼𝐴𝐵 taboo, prompt elimination of the violator, contact with an informant in the backstreets collaborating with 𝐴𝐴𝐼𝐴𝐵's nest, or identification and arrest of a wanted individual or individuals designated by nest. Taboo? You mean these people could be taboo hunters?
No way. We don't set up taboo hunters for every single violation, you know? Like, Wings usually leave minor taboo violations to be handled by subcontracted fixer offices or employees of the department in charge. I'd say these guys here are 𝐴𝐴𝐼𝐴𝐵 staff. Miss Engdu? What are you looking for in their pockets? I am looking through their belongings for enlightening clues yet be hidden in the sleeve or the fold of their garments.
I read that as void. I need to be put down, man. I need to be put down.
Lady Moses has been gifted with the art of discerning the truth from what lies before her with a single glance, yet my eyes are foreign to such a feat. Let me take a look too! This is an employee card and... Okay, this one's a wallet, so let's put that back. We don't want to be robbers. Haha! This might be it! It's an order missive!
Ezra pulled a sheet of paper out from an 𝐴𝐴𝐼𝐴𝐵 staff's coat and read its contents aloud.
Work details. Elimination of the individual of a Category 3 taboo violation. Address. Butter Street.
This is the place?
Which means all of this might be pointing to something. Whoever used to work in the studio and the distortion phenomenon might be connected. Yeah, now that you mention it, when that whole pop and change thing happened, it did feel kind of like a camera flash. Alright, let's start by combing through this place. Let me know if you find anything suspicious. Oh! At long last, happy hour right for my debut as a detective! We're soon!
Yeah, because last time he got jailed! Last time they put my homie behind bars!
𝐾𝐸𝐧𝐚 must have been miffed for not getting to play detective back in T-Corp. No idea where she'd be keeping them, but she immediately pulled out the detective props. Oh my god! The mustache and the glasses? Verily, I had foreseen that the day would come! Fortunately, Otis wasted no time putting an end to Don Quixote's badly timed shenanigan. A sharp dressing down from her was enough to make our dejected chivalric adventurer stuff the costume away.
Aw, man!
Okay then, we should get moving too.
Hag on hag violence.
He's drinking milk!
That a sweeper was forced distorted by distortion implies the sweeper can distort naturally, and by extension, the sweeper can manifest ego. I interpreted that as like, you know, because the human remains. It would probably be like an incomplete distortion or something. Like, kind of like the equivalent of a peccatilla, you know? But a sweeper manifesting ego is a terrifying thought. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Let's see. If that... I'm so fucking sad. I'm so sad. BL team? Dude. We are not pulling out the BL team for this shit. Ain't no way. Okay, let me see. Middle team? Wait, actually, middle team is not a bad idea. No, there's no middle heat clip though. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? You're playing. I don't think I even have all the BL IDs, nor do I have them leveled up. Oh my god, he's level 55. Billy's... Oh! Okay, good night. See ya, face gone. Yeah, I wonder. I think this really is just a random bullshit team. I mean, I guess I can run sinking. I guess I can run sinking, as usual. I'll take the indexes and... Why not BL? Dude, do you see the state of my BL team? Do you see the absolute state of my BL team? Maybe... Tremor thinking? It's been a while since I pulled out this ID. Kind of forgot how goated he was. Okay.
가시죠. 부름이라면 기쁘게.
지령을 받았습니다.
Yeah, okay. Should be fine.
지령이 가리키는
Random
곳으로.
bullshit go. Yeah. Spent a long while rifling through the photo studio with the LCD team, but no one found any decisive evidence. Sure are a lot of photos around, but almost all of them are just pictures of buildings. Nothing much to tell from that. Aside from the canister containing the film roll Sinclair picked up, there are no remaining items here that can count as a proper clue, Executive Manager. I've confirmed that the rest are all empty plastic containers. 6-7. It's probably best to check the contents of the film roll directly. Yes, Executive Manager. I will find a way to develop film. Ro has to go into the dark room. The red room. Did you guys find any sort of full development room or equipment nearby? Let's search a little more before we see what's in that film roll. Mentor, what do you make of this object? For the 8th time, 𝐸𝐸, I have no idea. What does he even do? What does he even do? If I had wits bright enough to understand all that lies before me with a single glance like that team leader, I would have passed the royal examinations long ago and secured myself a lucrative position as a court official. But, Mentor, hadn't you already passed the Once slung, a sword does not retrace its arc, 𝐸𝐸. So is it with life. There is no undoing what has already been cut. Okay, you can say all that, but we know you've got none of that. We know you ain't got all that. Thus, it is unnecessary to dwell on what can no longer be undone. There is no after for what has been slashed away. I'm so fucking scared. Not for you, Mentor. Ought you not dwell on what no longer can be undone? I misspoke. I did not mean it that way, 𝐸𝐸. I merely meant to say that I do not wish to recall my past. I am aware. You have told me as much since long ago, whenever you were placed in a position to retrace the past. Mostly at the eateries where you filled your belly up. Fill my belly! But unpaid tabs! And each time you brought down the oh my god, bro. Those are exactly the kinds of things you should never forget. Goofy Kathy smile. I know, right? It's fucking bomb. Ow! My belly! I feel a stabbing pain in my belly! This does not make me want to rub my belly. The spot. Oh, the very wound you once gave me afflicts me yet. The one from when you thought you were only poking me with scabbard, yet by some cruel turn, it was your sword that ran me through. Rogon run through? Ayo? Get pregnant? Oh, the contractions! Mentor, you said it was completely healed and that I need not concern myself with it. Those very same words have been repeated at least 80 times. But it still aches every now and then. Chiefly when I hear your sharp, cutting words I really don't want to hear. Huh. Is that so? 𝐸𝐸 suddenly pulled out a sheet of paper and began fiercely writing something down. What's this? I have written down the words that I have just said. Too scary! If hearing my sharp cutting words afflicts you so, perhaps reading them instead would cause no suffering. Kim's face began to contour like a wet dish towel being wrung dry. I
really can't believe this is the same mentor ʻEngdu follows so devotedly. There's not the dignity and forbearance ʻEngdu said he had.
Oh my god.
What's that? Job application? Young ʻEngdu. There is a matter I would ask thee. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who felt that way about him. Pray, speak freely. This may perhaps be a discourteous inquiry, but I too, when speaking to the others of those whom I serve, often ornament my words with a laudation of an acceptable degree. And yet... I understand your concern, Lady Don Quixote. I suppose this is your first time seeing Mentor with his shoulders so unbraced and his bearing so loose. In truth, when I first beheld him, I also wondered whether such a man could truly be a leader worth placing my faith in. Wait, that's kind of like how Dad Quixote was for Don. Aww. Yeah, bonding over serving a useless guy. However, upon my honor, I assure you that I have never once uttered a falsehood when I spoke of him to you. My respect towards the blades of my own and foes alike, my determination to safeguard what must be protected, even should my arms be torn apart. Well, about that. All of these are, undoubtedly, teachings that my mentor has imparted unto me. Truly? Why, if fortune should grant the opportunity, you may witness Mentor's true self yourself someday. That is to say, if we let ourselves be carried by the currents of the river, to arrive at such a chance. ʻEngdu gave her prosthetic arm a casual sweep, smiling sincerely as though she truly believed every word she said. That— oh! She's giving back shots again! Leaning closer to Don Quixote, she whispered. Besides, unless I speak with this feigned stern ignorance, there will be no end to his digging in his heels. I would ask for your trust, for all is aimed at his benefit. Forsooth, thou too hast been burdened with the trials of serving your superior! So that's what it was. I get it now. These two I compare wrangling notes. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Why I look like straight out of like film noir? What the hell? Just as I witnessed the budding of this peculiar bond of commiseration and camaraderie between our chivalric friends, the door leading outside was flung open with a loud slam. We have arrived at the target location. It appears that the advance party has already been defeated. Wait, who are these people? Didn't they say there was only a single violator? Oh crap! Looks like it's too late to talk our way out of this, whatever excuses we come up with. Oh boy, this is not gonna go well. Same thing happened last time. When I saw the N-Corp employees, I thought we had the wrong intel. All of a sudden... oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking flashbang! Ow! A sudden flash blinded my vision white. And they snooped. You've been hit by, you been struck by a smooth criminal. As though I'd stared straight into a burst of searing light, so intense and bright that it made my head swim. Yeah, there was the same pop and... With my vision blinded, the only thing I could make out was Ezra's soft murmur. Until even that came to a stop as her breathing hushed. What the fuck?! It didn't take long for me to realize what was happening. Seeing it again doesn't exactly warm the heart, wouldn't you say, ʻEngdu? We got teleported to Korea, bro! What the fuck?! Also, why are there sweepers in the back? I'm scared! N-Corp Intervallo. Look inside. S-Corp Intervallo. Though S-Corp may indeed be passing through hard times, Miss Allie was not quite so wretched in form, was it, Mentor?
Ignore my neighbor! Alright, City Sweeper 4729. Is that right? Looks much the same to me.
This place. Did we just get teleported to S-Corp?
Hey, at least it's not H-Corp again. At least we're not back in China.
No, Dante. Though it generates a considerable sense of I can't say that word. Verisimilitude. This is... I think I know what this is. This is a presence. I haven't been able to detect it until just now. But somehow it was now surrounding us, saturating every corner of the space where we stood. Dreary stone walls, trees bent and coiled in grotesque forms, sheen of the light, and even the air we breathe. All of them point towards a single phenomenon. This is the death of the Fathoms. Fathoms made entirely out of distortion.
There are completely different distortions where the 𝐿 employees were just a moment ago, Executive Manager.
This is exactly it! This is what I was trying to explain!
Oh, ew, what the fuck? That's what Honglu's supposed to be? Ew, what the fuck? Okay, why he kind of look like Lord Honglu though? Why he kind of dressed like Lord Lu?
Where Ezra pointed, the people in smart, neat suits had vanished, and in their place, figures clad in bloodstained doka ropes were approaching us with dragging, uneasy steps.
This reminds me of Schadenfreude. The fucking Abno from LobCorp.
Right. Let's fight first and talk later. Ready, Ingdu?
Hongdae guy.
Do you live alone? Are you open-minded?
Alright.
Wait. Where's bamboo-headed dude?
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid he has already taken his leave. He said he had no desire to cross-blaze the Chinokins of S-Corp twice. Come on, man! Not again!
He's a repeat offender, that's for certain! As the saying goes, when shit hits the fan, the blade lineage won't have your back. My god. These fucking bombs!
Executive Manager.
Wherever Kim's gone off to, this definitely isn't the time to be asking trivial questions. Right. Let's do what Ezra says and get ready for battle.
On your orders, Executive Manager. Men! Prepare for battle!
This fucking bum. Bamboo had Kim for real. Why he yielding? Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna pay too much attention. Boys bleed. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Win rate. Oh no. Please, your prescripts, ma'am. Please, your prescripts, sir. They're all in one guy. I mean, okay, you know, that's fine too. Kind of a banger OST, I won't lie. Quite the banger, if I do say so myself. Okay. Why is there 4 people aiming at him? Huh, okay, whatever.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지 하나
Go Marshmallow, pew pew!
절침탄, 트랜지션, 확산탄, 임상시험 성공.
자세에 틀림은
Oh my
없군.
god, John block, please! This is why your bitch ass got it raised. Eyes and mouths are literally really? Wait, dead ass? That's funny as fuck.
억제 성공. 진짜
Are you getting the currency boost? No.
예측한 대로.
because I don't have any of the lineage people leveled up.
5번 더 갈라야만 합니다.
사물. 앵화.
무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 지금뿐입니다.
Alright. Put them in a side slots.
걸렸군.
I mean, you can't because there's only 7 people on this team and the rest are unable to be used, unfortunately. Alright, what does the prescript say? Okay. I'm choosing not to win rate this because I know this stupid ass fucking algorithm ain't gonna do shit. Also, oh, look at her. Oh! 도깨비! 도깨비! Rose a literal goblin. 도깨비 unit! Oh! What is this voicing birthday? Don't worry about it. Random bullshit go, okay? Mook workshop. Rose a mook. Do깨비 fire. Why does this look like Miyabi sword? Oh! Every time you sheath Engdu was sheathing and unsheathing her sword a million times and nobody knew what she was doing, but they didn't know. As long as she unsheathed and sheathed her sword 100 million times, then she would unlock all the power. Ain't no way. Holy fucking yap. Holy fucking yap. They're so cute though. Renclair 2.0. True. Hold on.
말해주지 않아도 이미 허점을 파악했다. 오제트의 눈은
Alright, whatever,
아군의
man.
방어
Just fucking
시점을
send it.
놓치지 않지.
필중 의지만 있다면
That's so cute though. Give him the back shots. Give him the back shots. Pew, pew, pew. Man, I forgot how good it feels to use Cornet Mersault. I think since Kanto 9 started,
그댄
I haven't used it since everything has just been, you know, seasonal, syncing, whatever.
아비 교환.
No event. It's okay. I can grind the event bonuses myself eventually. You know, I'm just gonna read this.
손들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지.
예측한 대로
그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도
Maybe we have chat bubbles on. What's chat bubbles? Wait, what? What?
혹은 더 대단한 기술을
What?
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Where do I turn on? Settings?
이중 격발
Is it this? When did they add this? What? That's cute. Aww. Is this new? Recently. Oh, last update. Oh, okay. It's kind of like Marina.
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
It's kind of like Marina when your nuggets start saying things. Then Marina, at least you could customize what your nuggets were saying.
손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야.
That's funny as fuck.
너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번
Yeah,
엄마에게
sadly,
가르쳐줬거든.
not here. Let's see. Struggling. Oh no. Oh no. What? Yeah, should be fine.
시연합니다.
Now we can understand our sinners. True. P.
나가리판이네. 다음.
Yeah, now we have subtitles. Let's fucking go. His ass.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Namiru workshop. Damn, one away from 6-7. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
어릴 땐
I mean, there's
몰랐어.
gonna be 10 of them. Okay.
왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도
Bro?
못 섞게 했는지.
Already?
그 외부
Already?
손가락 안에서도 내로.
Damn, wait, that was fast. Okay. I mean, sure.
너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술.
Sure, I
매번
guess.
엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Go, my Furioso. I don't even need to slot the rest of these at this point.
시연합니다.
Go for it, man. Do your thing. Alright, baby. Alright, buddy. Fucking hell.
제한 종료.
너희의 직접
Fucking hell, dude.
기억할지.
지금처럼
Aura.
엄마와
Aura.
함께 이곳저곳을 다니며
Absolute aura.
많은 기억을
Pop off,
쌓아줘.
king.
That should be all of them.
Surveying the area with measured alert, aim to cast the blood from her sword with a few sharp flicks before sliding it back into its sheath. Ah, not changing back. Doesn't look like beating up the distorted ones reverts immediately this time round.
Perhaps a fortunate turn of events in a way. Let's search for clues while time allows us.
Right.
You take that side. You take that side, Ingdu. I'll search here.
Ezra and Ingdu moved about as though they were used to this kind of situation.
Oh, they're a team.
Without even taking a moment to catch their breath after the battle, they began searching the space.
Prithee!
𝐼𝐿𝐴 was the first one to voice her doubt in the surreal, unfamiliar situation. Oh, that was so hard to say. Surreal, unfamiliar situation we found ourselves in. We beheld distortions upon our arrival hither. Yet never before have I beheld our surroundings change with so sudden a flash.
Prithee, I cannot make sense of this situation. Couldst thou render a detailed account of this distortion phenomenon?
Apologies. It would appear I overlooked the briefing due to the urgency of this predicament. This is, according to the definition presented by Lady Moses, Lady, a location-type distortion. It's basically when a whole space distorts, and since places and buildings can't move on their own, the distortion gets fixed in a certain space. As for this one, looks like the distortion's already progressed pretty far along. Middle stage, probably? You don't usually get this big, but this one here is covering almost an entire street. Then those people, they entered the space and got caught up in it. Our job right now is to get to the bottom of the phenomenon. What exactly gets people caught up and what happens to them once they're in. Of course, we can't really rule out the possibility of a powerful distortion that's encroaching upon its environment. Oh, by that I mean when a distortion bleeds into the space around it and warps it. Oh man, I'm actually talking like your team leader. Rubbed off on me, I guess. Oh, I'm sure she did! I'm sure she fucking did! I'm sure she does, all the time, huh? Ezra continued with a sheepish giggle. In any case, we won't be able to suppress or cure the distortion, even if we whip these guys' asses 100 times. We need more clues to help us locate the inflection point. Maybe we should examine these people over here too? To the call, Ezra directed our attention to rows of collapsed people all around, all of them clad in dopa robes. And these are... The glyph emblazoned upon their headbands. Chu bespeaks propulsion and pursuit, and marks them as Chunokuns, functionaries charged with scouring and hunting runaway nobis. Who hail from the homeland as we do, I am unsurprised that you know of them. I could hardly fail to know, for I, too, was once enumerated among their quarry. Scientists and technicians are daily being dispossessed of their stations in Escorp, after all. So it was no idle tale. Scientists who fly the craft without fattening Escorp's coffers are seized forthwith and made nobbies of the corporation. Indeed. I
count myself fortunate to have absconded with my friends before the brand of Nobi could be impressed upon us. Otherwise... Nobi. Wretched appellation conferred upon the people for the convenience of those in power. A vile practice and excuse of their power-mongering. Nothing more. The so-called taboo hunters of escort operate by much the same anatomy. Does the breaching of taboo summon the hunter? Or does the hunter first seize his prey, to thereafter frame the captured with invented transgression? If the powerful so desire to chase a man down, to take possession of his very being and keep him caged, then they need only decree that he should bear the lot of Nobi. Such is what escort has become today. My mentor, too, is one of the victims of that accursed practice. And could these people have been sent out to capture your mentor or Yi-sang?
Dude, they don't give a gaff about them, okay? Son.
Or me, perhaps. Or none of us. You mean to state that they may be conceptual forms of 𝐶𝐚𝐥 generated by distortion. That is a plausible conjecture.
We are getting nowhere with this clue hunting.
With a heavy sigh, Otis pressed her fingers against her brow, as though her head were starting to pound in frustration. To delve further into the matter, it is necessary to determine why the escort and its 𝐶𝐚𝐥 have appeared as the motif of this phenomenon. Considering the course of events we have seen so far, would it not stand to reason that the distortion stains all nearby things with memories most foul? The presence of 𝐶𝐚𝐥 suggests a possible correspondence to Yi-sang's memories. Conversely, however, the absence of T-Corp's time collectors weakens that hypothesis. In which case, the most plausible theory is that this particular distortion could have stemmed from Bamboo Hadakim or Ingdu's memories.
I love the world. I know, it's so cool.
Emily furrowed her brow and fell into thought, as though she couldn't grasp the full picture of the problem. I've seen a few distortions that show trauma or affect their surroundings. But this one? I'm not getting that pop of inspiration. I didn't even guess at what this distortion wants either.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus! Stop that! White flash of light suddenly drowned my vision again, as Ezra clutched her head and cried out with annoyance.
Ugh. Only the team leader was here. Crying this would have been a piece of cake! Oh, she's so cute! She got the XD eyes!
She's so cute.
And we're back. So this is why you kept asking whether we'd seen anything bursting with a pop. The 𝐴ncorp employees must have had it rough too, being dragged into distortion like this. I mean, what else were we supposed to do? It was self-defense. They were about to attack us.
I suppose finding the root cause and taking care of it would be the fastest way forward.
Let's just do what we can for now. Okay, first, we need to develop the film we found here. We'll head to the nearest darkroom, and... actually, let's first drag that slippery hack wearing cult back here and get him talking about the 𝐶𝐚𝐥. That's probably your best bet. Ugh! Every time we take a job, that slacker just slips off without telling anyone!
As one part of me watched Ezra stamp her feet in frustration, I was also carefully following Heathcliff's team through the other parts of my vision.
Oh, I think I can help with that. Have you located him? Huh? What? Boss Clock found something?
Yep. I found where Bamboo Hadakim is right now. Got caught by Heathcliff. Did he Philip? He may have Philipped.
하지만
He may have Philipped. Okay, give me a second. I will be right back.
그렇다면
I need to go to the bathroom. I swear.
They're putting something in the water that makes you pee.
They're putting something in the water that makes you pee. Stay alert, guys. Don't be sheeple. Don't be blind to this conspiracy happening. It's all because of Big Pharma. It's all Big Pharma's fault. Okay, right back. Ah! I have returned. She's broke. Hey! Shh! Shh! It's not being broke. It's called being frugal and smart with my money, with my lunacy. You wash your hands? Yes, I wash my hands. Why are you guys surprised? I pee really fast. Dude, I'm a girl. all I gotta do is pants down, sit down, spray that shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. TMI. Although actually, it depends. I know some girls take like ages in the bathroom. I guess I'm just not like the other girls. I'm different. I'm just different. I'm worse. Oh yay! Everyone's back now. Okay. In that case, let's kill our entire family.
이 거미줄을 끊어내지 않고 사는.
You can stay, or maybe I'll take them as like. Who else has a blade? Who else has a BL unit? Oh, that's Kurokumo. Sinclair. Ota's two teaming because she has both apparently. That's Kurokumo as well. Also. Okay, I think that's the best we got. I do not want to give up. Yi-song. So, 1, 2, 3,
전시 준비는 완벽.
4.
다시아도 기대되시나요?
5.
오케이.
Oh my god,
이럴
who
것
can I
같아서
even
대기 타고
use?
있었지.
Okay, no.
찾았냐?
Support Mersal with ego. Should I? Where's the support? Where? Ah, support. Let's see. Nobody has one. Nobody has a BL Mersal. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. I can live without it. Sacrifice is the easy path. Well, unfortunately, we can't sacrifice this one yet. Because they're never giving the thumb IDs out until like literally the last day of the season. Click in and out. There we go. Okay, let's see. Alright. Sure.
화점에 두지.
And you know, it's not that I don't have enough resources, but I also don't have the ego. So Lucio Cliff and yeah. don't even know what this fucking team
내
is, dude.
작품 또 보고 싶은.
곧 작전 시작이. 망설.
Okay,
배워내겠습니다.
whatever. Too drunk to show up to her own banner.
뛰어가겠네.
Shake my head. Meanwhile, Heathcliff's team. Bloody hell, what's these kids? They're showing up out of nowhere. How should I know? Judging by their getup, they seem like escort fellows. And things were going so well. We could talk it out with those fedora guys who were rummaging around the place earlier, you know? But no, you just have to go barking at them first. That saves a whole lot of trouble if you can, right? Oh, so it's my fault! Those bastards looked like they were nicking stuff. This is our contract area, ain't it? They walked over with something important. We'd be the ones catching hell. Listen, bud. Not everyone's itching to swipe hair coupons. Ricardo jump scare? Hello? Was not expecting Ricardo mention, but okay, sure. Not everyone's itching to swipe hair coupons into their pockets the second they get a chance. How many bloody months are you lot gonna milk that?
Excuse me.
What, you got a problem too, mate?
No, not at all. Just wondering whether that gentleman over there is also one of our enemies.
Is that the end of your true performance? I mean, this is such a punchable face. It's got such a punchable face, man. I cannot. Shame. I was really enjoying watching you folks dance. My mistaking this place for Peach Blossom Land of Legends had there been a cup of fine high quality to go with it. Yeah, that's an enemy, alright.
He has a name tag though. I think it says, LCD.
LCD or whatever, who gives a holy fuck, he zoomed out there. Am I supposed to put every bastard having to dig at me? Oh dear. Such bold swings. Didn't know there was an encore to that performance. Ah! You slippery little rat!
Well, I do find this amusing enough, but if you intend to play with me,
Play toys with me! Stop making fun of Uncle was retarded. Bro, he's not even that old! He don't even look that old. He barely looks like he's in his 30s. Hey, behind you! There's... Aura? Okay. Regained 1 aura point. Also, stop calling me Dick Flasher! When have I ever flashed my dick?
wow, he took out all those doppelganger people with just a single strike.
I'd say that about covers the price of admittance for your troop circus. Circus is crazy.
Well then, I'll leave the rest of you folks. Wandering blades and miriam tails never linger on the stage for long after all.
Get back here! Oi! Where the hell you think you're going? Oh, damn it. Can you pronounce stuff in Mandarin later when Chinese letters appear, please and thank you? I have been. Don't worry. Oh. Oh, we're Malkuthing it. Okay. Oh. No wonder. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I'll let you go there. Damn, we are slow. Okay. Am I missing anything? Oh. Alright, cool. Send it. Yeah, win the clash. Win the clash, why don't you? You say, yeah, Hanja. Before Hangul was invented, right? Emperor Sejong. Yeah, it's been a while since we heard this music. Wait, this is Japan versus Korea all over again. Uh-oh. Speaking of, I've been seeing things about the World Cup starting recently. Are any of you guys into football? I think... Is it this week? Yield my lark to claim their coins. Yeah, I think the World Cup just started up this week, right? Which one are you rooting for? I don't know. The only team I know of is Manchester United because my dad used to really like that team. That's the best. That's the most I know. NBA and Stanley final. Dude, everything's going on. Jesus Christ. It's countries, not oh! Oh, then I don't know. Is Messi playing for Argentina? I don't know, man. I don't know anything about soccer. Anything about football. Except the only thing I do know is British people and their fucking chants. Funny as fuck, dude. LARP club. I'm not even LARPing because I have no interest in it. But British football chants are so fucking funny. Why support your country? Well, you see, the problem is I have. It's quite a unique problem of mine because when you ask me where I'm from or like what country I'm from, that's a multiple choice. That's a multiple choice question for me. Like there are multiple countries in which I have family and which I can consider myself as being from. So it's a little difficult. It's a little hard to answer. Ego. Okay. Here you go. Just say you're homeless. I'm kind of homeless. Raja! Like, if you think about it, my track record, my track record is kind of crazy. I have family from China, from Hong Kong, from Korea, and lived in Australia. But also now I live in Japan. So like, what do I even? Which team am I supposed to root for? What am I supposed to root for? Listen, the most I know about football is Shaolin soccer. Okay. Ah! Oh! What the fuck? Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Okay. Now in the red room. Some freaky shit about to happen. Oh my god. He's white. He's turning white. Who is this targeting? House. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, sure, do your thing. Alright. No, we're not claiming bones yet. I ain't claiming no bones yet. Wait, is it on? I can't hear what she's saying. I can't hear what she's saying. It's on, right? I'm rooting for Argentina because their base camp for the reason my city and want Messi to spend big dollar bills. I can't hear. Oh, right, because Malkut. I was like, it's quiet. It's kind of quiet here. Okay. No, can you guys not?
손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는
Okay, fine. Let's claim some
거야.
bones.
너희가 보여준
Fine,
혹은
fine, fine,
더
fine,
대단한
fine.
기술을 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Your bones, mine. Yoink. By the way, I don't know if I'll have to do this Intervallo in 2 parts again because, like I said, I only did get three or so hours of sleep because I pulled an all-nighter for my exam, for my last final. Jesus Christ,
너희에게
dude.
꽃을 달아준다면 피아노가 어울리겠어.
Bones playing.
가장
You can't tell me that is the same. You can't tell me that's the same guy, man.
신체파의
Yeah,
예술을
what are they
보여줄
doing?
시간이랍니다.
Hentai!
몰랐어.
Hentai! They're taking pictures of me!
삼촌들이랑 말도
Furioso! Save me!
그 외부 강사들
I didn't even need
손가락
to do
안에서도
anything.
내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게
Save me,
가르쳐줬거든.
Furioso! Oh my god, no. You're forever wasabi! Oh, the clanker. Of course they take a picture of the clanker, of course. Oh! Oh, right! Oh, forgot about that.
지금처럼
Kill your family!
엄마와 함께
Woo!
이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘.
So, let me get this straight. Dude was here just a minute ago and now nobody knows where he wandered off to? Yeah, bloke just turned out of nowhere, flacked his gums, and did a runner before anyone could grab him. Ezra let a long, listless sigh, as though she was getting sick and tired of even complaining about Kim. Lady Ezra, I cannot say your frustration is misplaced, yet I trust you are also aware that, more often than not, Mentor's actions have carried a profound design. Rose said, trust the process! He has never left his post without purpose so far. No, I get it, okay? But, come on. Would it kill him to give us a heads up before he goes zooming off on his own again? It's not like we'd stop him! What are we gonna do? Tie him up? Whoa. Okay. Lock him up in the closet? We don't do that in our team, right? Not during Pride Month. Nuh-uh. Remember last time? We all thought he was being a good patient and sleeping it off in the recovery ward, but nope! When the LC got infiltrated, he snuck out without telling anyone and came back like nothing happened! The team leader didn't even chew him out for that! Lady Ezra, that's... Oopsie. Wasn't supposed to mention that. Was I? And the reason he failed to participate in the operation was... simply because the LC was lax in supervising its personnel. Is that what you're suggesting? Dude! Blame him! Blame the deserter! Bums retrieved it. Lady Moses bade us hold our tongues for this very reason. She knew full well Mentor's intentions would be misunderstood in precisely such a manner. What part of this have I misunderstood? Did you not just disclose that the man deserted his post without authorization? That's the thing! He wasn't just wandering around. He was outside, all alone, taking down the ring auto... Oh. Oh. So he was being helpful. You know, good for him. Taking down the ring automatically to lock down the elevator that leads into the LC department. Yeah, it's not like he was dealing with the strongest enemy out there. But the recovery ward didn't have an emergency alarm, and nobody from the department was there to warn him either. He just somehow caught on and did the job himself. Huh. No, he was fighting the toes.
It all thanks to him that Fizzly's team managed to get the comms back up and contact that LC chief did way faster. And that helped the LC to actually deploy. Well, about that. They might have delayed for another hour or two if he hadn't stepped in, apparently. And he went fighting even though he wasn't fully recovered, so he went looking like he'd been processed through a meat grinder. So yeah, he did end up staying in bed like a good patient. In a lot of pain. Oh. The soldier is not entirely deserving of reproach. Yeah, he's a goat! Nope, he's a less talking, more doing type, I guess. Anyway, we're all stuck inside the building back then during the incident, so fine, I suppose there was no helping it. Today, though, never mind. It's always like this with him. He always slips away and pops back in saying, "It's done." My point is, what happens if one day one of those solo missions doesn't go his way and he just drops dead in the street somewhere? How are we supposed to help him then? Actually, how does he even know what's supposed to be done in the first place when nobody gave him any instructions?
Bloke's got to be relying on his gut feeling, innit?
Gut feeling?
Look, I only saw the bloke for a bit, so I can't say I've got him all figured out. He's an annoying bastard, but he can strike me as some clueless sot he doesn't know where he's stepping.
Heathcliff scratches his balls. Heathcliff scratches his chin, then kept talking as though he was stating an obvious fact.
It came to him in a dream. Today's proof enough. He's not one of us, so clock it couldn't have reached him from that far and sent him to back us up. And there's no way he just happened to run into us just when we were about to get into battle. Innit?
Max aura. Yeah! regaining points. Regaining aura points slowly. One by one.
And then... well, could be bloke's got some stupidly sharp head on him and piece things together. Could be that. But I've got these moments when I get flashed that gut feeling, however you want to call it. My bossman, Matthew, said he could hear that kind of shite too. Say, I can hear them gears turning, or I think I hear rats scurrying about.
Meow! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome! Welcome! What's on your stream? Hope you had a good stream. We're playing Limbus Company!
Goes AWOL but wokely. True.
Hello?
He thinks he can make heads or tails off. Listen, there was one time when we were expecting a life and death fight. Matthew says he can hear gears turning, walks into a random pub, starts throwing back drinks like he's lost his bloody mind.
Uh-huh. That does sound like someone who's lost his bloody mind.
Let's go Limbus!
Back when I was on the ship, some sailors used to drink barrel dry before battling whales to blood their fear, only to stumble around on the deck and fall overboard.
Yeah, boss can knock it back like a whale. Still, the point is, getting plastered right before a turf war is not what most sane people would call a good idea. Had us all crossed, so we went stomping after him. And guess what? Turns out that pub was a secret hideout where the opposing syndicate was holed up. They were crowding around Gaffer, running their mouths about how to kill him and put an end to the dead rabbits. That's when we came storming in and had them surrounded instead. Not a single one of them got away. We beat and bloodied every last bastard. And boss knew it'd play out that way.
Sorry, but this really sounds like Barstool bragging to me. You sure that wasn't just a coincidence? I should think. It was no mere chance. If you are saying as much, then surely this was but one among many such coincidences. Is that not so?
Yeah, every time Matthew pulled one of those stunts, our law ended up growing bigger. Wouldn't have kept working so neatly if it were just a coincidence.
It is likely what is often referred to as, indeed, an instinctive sense, or experience-based precognition. More accurately, an unconscious process by which information accumulated in the subconscious is sorted and converted into sensible conclusions.
Neander egg, true. She's gonna whip your ass into shape.
I wonder if Heathcliff ever meet Xichun.
What, the bleed guy? I wonder.
There have been some extremely rare cases in which Heathcliff has demonstrated the ability to arrive at coherent conclusions that surprise even Frost.
See? That's his EQ, bro! That's what you call EQ!
Finally, she's admitting it and she's glazing him for his smarts. For once!
On further analysis, it would appear that he was employing a mechanism similar to a sixth sense, as some people would call it.
Is that a compliment or are you taking the piss at me?
Though my mentor does not see fit to explain each step he takes. When all has passed, I often find that no footfall of his was taken in vain.
Yeah, street smarts! You close up scale.
I would ask of you, grant him but a little time and wait. Keep waiting, and the shape of his intent may yet become clear. Though I confess, I have also been concerned about him of late. His recent
silence! Black silence!
Is far heavier than what I have noticed in the past. To wait!
𝐿 began, hesitated, and stopped herself from saying more. She only gave a quiet nod. Oh my god! She's Simbowed!
Yeah, okay. I suppose our team leader has her own reasons for letting him be. That said, doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Let us return to the task at hand and do what we can for now. Fine.
Yeah, she's Simbowed!
As the others quieted down, I finally had room to notice the place we found ourselves in. There wasn't a single ray of light, just a deep red hue pressing in from every single side.
Can't believe we've been chatting away in the dark this whole time, fellas. The red lights aren't helping at all, especially with my aging eyes.
Oh, are you looking for the light switch?
It's right. No! 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 And right then... Don't turn on the light. Yeah, dude! We're in a fucking photo developing room!
I heard Mersault's voice coming from a corner I didn't expect to find.
Mersault? Where are you?
Ah, there he is. That corner. Is he washing something?
I am developing the film roll, manager. Exposure to light might ruin the entire roll. Please exercise caution.
So those people, yeah, they don't really take photos, do they? At least not with these types of cameras. Huh, didn't think you know how to print photographs, pal. Well, you're about to find out in... Check's watch. 2 months! What's that for, anyway?
You expressed the wish to have the film developed, manager. I'm carrying out that instruction.
I see. A photo studio first, and now a dark room. This may be no more than a conjecture, but it would not be unreasonable to suppose that the axis of this distortion rests upon a photographer.
The name of the song is mise en scène. Oh, I know that phrase.
Mise en scène. Oui, oui.
The film serial numbers either match those found in the photo studio or deviate by only a single digit. It is certain that this dark room is connected to the studio in some way.
The images bear a striking resemblance to these photographs. I also believe that this building and that photo studio share a strong connection.
Oh? Where'd you get these photos?
I brought some from the photo studio. I cannot name the locations in the picture with certainty, yet they all appear to have been taken at various places in 𝐸corp's district. Buildings, mostly.
Hey, wait! I know what these are! People take pictures like these when supplying stuff to that department store.
Correct. The photos must have been taken by a docugrapher.
Mersault chimed in, holding up an odd cylindrical container in his hand this time. He gave the container a shake every now and then, with a measured rhythm. Whatever he was doing seemed to be part of the process of developing the film.
Film rolls are hardly affordable for the average resident in 𝐸corp. In most cases, taking photographs is done as part of professional duties. There are approximately 21 occupations in District 14 that utilize photography. However, only a single profession involves routinely photographing specific buildings adhering to fixed standards that can be observed in these pictures.
And these docugraphers you mentioned, Are the people entrusted with that job? Yes. They photographed the information to be poured into canned Oh! So it does have something to do with canned experiences! Okay. Cooking. A docugrapher. How could a person of such a decently lucrative profession fall into distortion? Decent job, maybe. But how do we know if they're a decent person? Ezra replied with a clear-cut answer after only a brief pause. What makes you say that? The photo studio we were at didn't have any dark rooms, right? No, it didn't. My team leader said that there are other ways of processing film rolls, but in N-Corp, you have to go to a dark room to develop and print them. Correct. Film rolls are usually immersed in developer solutions to be processed. Which is why photo studios have these dark rooms equipped with red safe lights right next to them. But this place? It's pretty far from that photo studio.
Huh. Yeah, now you mention it.
Check out these windows. They're only covered by newspapers, all messy-like. If you consider how sensitive film rolls are to light, it's really super suspicious that this darkroom doesn't have any proper blackout panels. And you know films can cost a fortune in some places in the city, right? Who in their right mind would print photos in a room patched up with yesterday's newspaper? Oh. This probably isn't even a legit darkroom. Someone just hauled in the bare minimum tools needed to develop film and threw them together in a hurry. Someone who didn't want to be seen printing photos. And people don't usually avoid scrutiny unless they're doing something not so decent.
They're printing out porn. They're printing out grab you pictures. They're printing out naked pictures of Sinclair. This is true.
If that's the case, then I can see why they might have distorted. Right?
Manager.
Marcel came to my side quietly, still giving the strange cylinder the occasional shake.
They're printing out Yuri and Yaoi, but it's not allowed inside the city! No! I have a request regarding your instructions to develop this film roll.
What is it?
Please ensure that the light in this room is not turned on until development is complete.
Aren't we already doing that?
Yes. However, engaging in battle opens the door to uncontrollable variables. This is why I have judged it necessary to make a separate request.
Battle?
There's no need for concern. I am capable of participating in combats while maintaining the development process.
He's just gonna be shaking the film canister the entire time he's fighting. Wait, can you slow down? Battle, you say? Surely there must be cause for you to believe so.
At the photo studio, reinforcements arrived exactly 11 minutes and 34 seconds after N-Corp's pinframe team staff were defeated. Deductions based on the events thus far make it clear that the photo studio and this darkroom share some kind of connection. Bro is counting. Furthermore, Senator Heathcliff, Senator Honglu, and Senator Gregor have battled N-Corp's pinframe team in this very location. I hear footsteps rushing up the staircase, approaching closer and closer. I have a feeling I know what Marcel is getting at, but I ask anyway.
Meaning?
The initial rinse is finished. The process is now halfway to the completion of the second agitation. This indicates that 11 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed since the start of development. A battle is imminent. Please withdraw to safe position, Manager.
Marcel, you...
Oh.
You should've warned us way earlier! Yeah, bro!
Understood, Manager. I will follow the instruction going forward. Sonathan.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가? 하지만 아직 기약은 없고요.
Okay, just checking. How many nodes are there?
여전히 난
Wait, hold on.
아무것인가?
It starts from 15. Oh, okay, okay. 23. Wait, so it goes up to 23 or what? It's pretty short. Okay, how
How long do you think it's gonna take me to finish it? Because depending on how much is left, I'll see if I can scrape together the energy. There's a dungeon. Okay. 2 more hours. 6 to 7 hours. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I won't lie. I'm a little sleepy. I haven't been able to sleep a lot over this past week. So, how about after FaZeCon? So after the weekend, we'll do part 2. So I'll finish the whole thing in 5 hours. I was checking on like other people's streams to see how long it is, and the consensus seems to be around 5 hours. So I'd say we're halfway. No, I'm ruining my sleep schedule this weekend. I'm gonna be on American time. Okay. So I will finish up here and go honk my shoe. I don't know how I've made it this long without a proper night's rest, but I guess sometimes when you're so sleep deprived and when you're so locked in, you just don't realize it until it hits you like later. Well, then why the fuck did he take 7 hours? Okay, I would understand if someone like Frey would take 7 hours because of the stupid ass challenges that they do, but god damn. Oh yeah, speaking of Frey, I'm gonna be on Frey's channel on Sunday for APR. This is my first year participating in APR, and I hope it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's marked on the calendar as like the game show of death and despair. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what really to expect, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's my first time participating in APR. I think it's about time. It's about time, considering how much of a fruitcake I am myself. But let's see. Okay. I think Tenma is streaming. And the game show of Death and Despair. Clearly, Danganronpa. Danganronpa 2x2? 2x2 release? 2x2 release announced? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Which, by the way, I didn't watch the Direct, the Nintendo Direct, but I saw people posting about it. Seems like a generational Direct. Seems like an absolute generational Direct this time. Yeah, Tema's playing Kingdom Hearts. So, perfect timing. Okay, let's see. Sending you guys over to Michao. It's a good Direct if you like Nintendo games. Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts is not Nintendo, right? Ain't that like Square Enix or something? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't play. I have terrible taste in video games. Okay? If whenever someone asks me what kind of games I play, I have to shamefully admit that I play Hoyo Slop. That the only games I've invested in recently are Hoyo Slop. I actually started I started a new Honkai Impact 3rd account because I felt like playing it from the beginning. I miss Honkai Impact 3rd. So I started a fresh new account and I'm playing it from the start. You like turn-based misery games? I kind of do. I kind of do. Play Enroll. I love Enroll! Probably my favorite RPG Maker game. Okay. So I'm gonna raid you guys into Tenma, and I'll be around this weekend. Probably some guerrilla streams here and there. I know I want to do. I might be able to stream the robot part where I'm roaming around on the robot at FaZeCon. should be allowed to stream that part. And I'll do probably some other Gorilla streams if I'm awake or if I have time. I probably won't be able to sleep much this weekend anyway, so okay. Yeah. So for those of you not going to FaceCon, you can live vicariously through me. Bro, I'm getting so much FOMO, like looking at all the activities and stuff, and I'm part of the event. I'm part of this fucking event, and I'm still getting FOMO. This sucks. Okay, yeah. Thank you for coming. We'll do a part 2 after the weekend. Thank you. I'm gonna honk my shoe now. Bye-bye! Oh, see you, man! Have a good day, you, man! Bye! Bye, Unk! Hey, wait a second. Wait. Slow down. What do you mean by that? Who you calling Unk? Who you calling Unk? Huh? Okay, bye-bye!